Tarzan and Tanya were born in the circus.
Their cage was about the size of a queen-size bed. They had bare boards. There was no bedding, no hay, nothing soft.
The fact that they were together was the only comfort they had in their lives.
We persuaded them to surrender these animals, and that was the beginning of their journey to a new life, to our sanctuary in South Africa.
It does take a long time, usually a year, 18 months, to process the documentation and permissions you need to move these animals from one country to another. They've always been together and taken care of each other.
If Tanya was scared, Tarzan would push his big head into hers and say, just relax, everything's going to be okay. If Tarzan seemed threatened, Tanya darted in to protect him. In the next section of the temporary rescue unit was Sasha, and these two lionesses absolutely faced off through the mesh. They were growling, and then it kind of settled down, but they were absolutely fierce. This is something people often forget, that the lioness are really the powerhouse of the pride. They're the ones who do the hunting and defending.
When we rescued them and we brought them to our temporary rescue unit, as fundamental as basic as that was, we were able to give them more space until they got freedom of Africa.
First steps to freedom.
You could always tell how happy they were to be in this environment. They loved the freedom, and no one ever telling them what to do. No shouting, no screaming. They're born to be free.
These are really powerful animals, sprinters who catch zebras.
They're highly intelligent, they're highly emotional.
And we should know better.
In the sanctuary, they had the best life that they could possibly have. They enjoyed walking about. When they were up to it, they could hear the birds, they could roar to the neighbours next door.
Tarzan and Tanya really only had eyes for each other, and it's quite extraordinary. They wouldn't go, oh, there's something happening, we'll go and check. They just would not. They just stay there nuzzling each other. It was this remarkable lion love story, absolutely devoted to each other, always together. I mean, just always kissing and cuddling. They would wake up and kiss each other's heads. They would go to sleep with Tarzan licking her head. Sadly, Tanya and Tarzan have both passed away in recent months. They were both quite elderly.
We prepared ourselves. Tarzan was going to go first, and then just so suddenly Tanya got so ill.
It was like Tanya had just hidden all of her symptoms until Tarzan was better.
And she went very fast.
And the other lions, the neighbouring lions, all, when Tanya passed away, all came to the fences nearby, and they all roared, and Tarzan roared back. And then after, he just stopped taking his meds, and he faded away, and we let him go, and he was reunited with Tanya.